Okay, so you stood in the chamber of Adi Pazuzu, and there's 8 Pazuzus,
Now,
all in
are
different,
they, yeah, are they bejeweled? That's the question.
bejeweled. Well, that's the trick. Can I have some sort of, what's it called, perception rolls from y'all?
Let's have a look. $11, so
How's your eye, Jose? That's a good eye, man. It's a good eye. Yeah, you squint your eyes, the flicker of the torches. No, their eyes appear to be gemless.
Oh, good lord.
is there anything else strange about, like, are they holding, items in the hand that could be removed, or
Let's just have a quick look. Giant
the weapons
weapons
made of
drawn
stone
and
or
battle ready. Tried bloodstains? No. Nothing. At the end of the room appear to be, these are giant bronze doors, but the bronze has corroded to the point that it would be worthless. Yeah, and they've corroded in such a fashion that if the three of you put your back into it and the acolyte wills it, the doors can be pushed open.
I am a little bit disconcerted by these. I mean, why have they got blood-covered weapons?
yeah, it does seem a bit suspicious.
Yeah, the weapons that they're holding in their stone hands, are they stone weapons?
It's a good question. I'm gonna say yes.
Right, so they're like part of the statue.
Yeah.
What if we splash some holy water and said some prayers, just the old-fashioned way?
Yeah. I think you should. I think you should be doing, plenty of that.
Yeah, the power of Christ compels you, the
Has
class.
anyone got any sort of investigation-y style, figuring shit out stuff?
Um,
Well, I've got some detecting trap stuff.
I've got some undercover ops. Could that tell me if these are demons?
Give us a go.
Undercover
Give us
of
undercover.
statues?
It's as close to the skill I'm looking for.
Oh.
Right. Upon closer inspection, you look at the blood on these weapons, and it kind of reminds you of the room where, them shadow monsters were that chased you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know where they, hid stuff in piles of bones and rags and stuff? There's a bit, you sort of think, is this just mischief?
Or what, you think someone might have actually just coated the weapons with blood to make it?
You can see the way that it's been daubed on when you look closely. That it doesn't look like it's been spattered on by someone, genuinely cleaving someone in twain. You can almost see handprints where the blood's been smeared on.
Okay, it's designed to look terrifying.
Right, well. Why don't we, two of us push on the doors and one of us stand facing the statues, keeping a keen eye on them for
The acolyte agrees, man, and you see he's caught between a rock and a hard place. He's trying to will the door open. And, he's also scared of these giant stone Pazuzus.
Keep an eye on the Pazuzai.
The door pushes open, and sure enough, the Pazuzai don't move.
Right.
Oh,
It's almost disappointing, but at the same time, not.
Yeah. Right. A cross-shaped room.
That's a good sign.
oh well, we're back in business.
Okay, and they're all coffins.
Oh,
And coffin A, the lid lays at the side of the coffin, and its insides are charred and black from fire. with ashes that are all that remain of its contents.
Someone's been corpse burning, eh?
A casual and gentle corpse burning.
Well, maybe it's a good idea in these times.
Yeah. Do the other coffins look disturbed in any way, or are they?
Well, let's have a look. Do you want to investigate all of the lids first?
Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be a good idea.
Okay, so coffin B, the lid is on tight. Coffin C, the lid is on tight, but can I give us a detect concealment style or something like that kind of roll? Right, that's good enough. So C, the lid appears to have been previously removed and then replaced.
Ooh.
Lid D is, you give it a bit of a nudge and it feels a bit, if you push it's coming off. And it's spattered with blood.
Nice.
E, the lid is on tight. F, the lid is on tight. G, the lid is on tight.
What about H?
H.
Should we just have a
Oh,
go?
yeah. Ooh. This coffin is identical to the others, but it has been sealed with a thick crust of wax 2 to 4 inches thick. And is bound with spikes and chains to hold the lid tight. The top of the lid is some kind of mystic symbol that looks like it's been carved from bone.
Right. This is basically, for God's sake, do not open this one.
Yeah, this coffin's definitely giving you the heebie-jeebies, as it were. There's something
Unless the
about
people
this
who were
coffin
down there
you
were
can't
evil.
quite
And
put your finger on that says it's dangerous.
well, maybe the people who were down there were evil, and they were trying to stop the good guy getting out of this
The
coffin. Maybe
good guy that's in the coffin, of course.
Yeah, be King Arthur.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I like you thinking.
You know.
Could be
Well, the floor's
accuser.
yours. Discuss. What are you doing? There's a coffin with a loose lid and blood spattered. The rest of the lids are tight. There's one with the lid open and there's nothing but ash in there. And then, like I say, coffin H has been given extra decorative effects.
What does the acolyte make of this?
He shields his eyes and steps back with him.
Okay, fair enough.
I think we should work backwards. Start with the loosest lids, push them open, spear anything that comes out of them,
Yeah.
and then go on for the tighter lids, spear anything that comes out of them, then finally pick off the wax and,
You're doing it.
I like your style. You going for it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Right, good stuff. Good
I mean,
stuff.
Really satisfied,
we should all be singing arousing hymns as we do this.
Absolutely.
Give me joy in your heart.
Oh my
wow.
God.
There you go. That was
Right,
beautiful.
yeah,
stuff.
I mean, this is beautiful. Come on, Jose, can you complete the trio of beauty? You're successful. But yeah, this is a wonderful and rousing song. The acolyte starts crying, and you realise he's crying with happiness. It's just beautiful. Okay, so D has got a nice loose blood spattered lid, and as you're singing away, you slide the lid off with joy in your heart, and Mummy springs up to tear your faces off. So everybody roll initiative. Oh, the mummy's keen.
Jesus. Oh,
Ooh,
I'm not as keen, but
not as keen, but keen enough.
well,
Well, we're all fairly keen.
Yeah, you're all fairly keen. So you know what, LaFrog? I'm just gonna say that given you had a real good song in your heart, I reckon that with gusto you was down at the head of the coffin, you slid the lid off, as you hit a high note. So the mummy's gonna tear at your face first. Rejoice Yeah, it's just as you sing "Rejoice, man, rejoice." The lid slides off, and the bandaged hand tears at your eyes. His natural 20 for initiative is what everybody knows and loves. He springs the mummy, the ripping of the face. That's a nice casual. Mummies are actually pretty lively, you know. Oh yeah, very lively. Right, that's an 18.
Okay, the pole arm comes whistling round in an arc, but it doesn't affect his rake.
Right, the crushing grip of the mummy. He's sort of raking at your face, and he's going to try and get his fingers in your mouth. He wants your jaw.
Oh,
And that's a nice 14, man. He's sort of, he's getting his fingers in, man. His powdery, sandy fingers.
horrendous attack.
Yeah, it's unpleasant, man. It's unpleasant. So that's 14 damage to you. Right, you're a bit mortified by this. I suppose I should ask for a horror factor roll. You've got this bandaged, filthy hand in your mouth. Let's see how you stand up to that.
Yeah, sorry, one sec. Let me find the right page. A 14.
A 14 is just on the cusp of enough, man. Because, you've probably had zombie hands on your face and in your mouth, and this isn't much different. Yeah, you become hardened to a mouth clawing. Okay, Llewellyn, you're next in the line.
This looks like it looks like his flesh is probably already a bit withered, so that might not be very helpful. And I'm not even sure how. No, I'm just gonna punch him. Claw strike him.
You strike him, you hit him, and a lot of dust appears to. You hit his head, and it's like someone's a pillowcase full of dust. You're not sure it does anything. LaFrog, I just shafted you out of an attack. I was too busy talking about his fingers to go in your mouth to realise that you do get to hit him back.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I was just shocked from the attack. Right, well, I go to open him up, balls to chin, as it were. That's how they like it. Ugh.
It's not good, just a lot of dust is kicked up.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Jose, are you a dust kicker or an ass kicker?
It's the question on everyone's lips.
I demonstrate to the mummy. Like, here's a mummy in it, yeah. Slice open its bandage.
Good bit of damage.
Good damage. Like,
nice damage. Would be nice damage. The light dusting. The acolyte tosses a bottle of holy water into the coffin.
Yeah, I think this is what's needed.
It's good. Oops, that's the wrong roll. Same result. The mummy takes 11 as the holy water soaks into the bandages, and he screams, "Aim for the soakage."
Oh right, okay.
The mummy's outraged. He's got his hands in LaFrog's mouth, so he's going to stick with that. He starts sort of yanking on your jaw.
Nice.
He's trying to pull it off, and he's also trying to get his hands a bit deeper into your mouth. It's almost like he's grasping at your tongue as well.
Nice.
Well, it's not good, man. It's not great. If you want a parry, you'd probably be able to just you knock it hand out of your mouth. LaFrog, it's all yours.
Right, yeah, the polearm whistles round and goes to stab him under the chin, impaling his mummified head. That's just an 18.
An 18, it's a good roll. Right, so he's wet. He's wet basically from chest to face. So yeah, under the chin, splat. He takes a nice bit of damage there. He's mummified, bones. A smell comes out this time, a putrid smell, and like a black ichor seeps from the bandages. The stench of 40,000 years. Llewellyn, do you want to lore of the stench? The mummy, he's not happy. He's not felt pain for a long time. He tries to parry, fails, gets clawed. What did that do? Let me see. The lid is loose. He's dead.
Should we set fire to him? I think that
seems to be the tradition in these parts. Do you burn his corpse?
Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
You put your torches to his groin, and the fire quickly spreads through his whole bandaged body. And there's no valuables whatsoever in this coffin. What's your next move?
The next loosest lid, I reckon.
Yeah, well, no, I think, why don't we, I think before we do that, why don't we oil up our weapons so that we don't have to rely on holy water grenades?
You holy water in your fist some weapons up.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan. I suppose your best bet at this point then is to open coffin B. You need a combined strength of 19 to lift off the lid.
Well, I mean, that should be easy.
One.
And this one's a casual mummy. The mummy inside is asleep.
Oh.
Let's be good.
I don't know how you can tell that. Maybe you hear a light snore as you flip the lid off. A sort of gentle.
Let's
specifically says it's asleep.
Christ has granted us an advantage. Let's just,
Yeah, it's like something out. The 3 years just stand there circling.
Yeah, like the old Nazgul in the Prancing Pony. Let's just.
Yeah, that's exactly how you do it. Yeah, you give it a quick Nazgul attack. It's quickly dead.
Does he have any valuables?
No. He died in his sleep, and then he died in his sleep.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably for the best, to be honest. There's no life for a dead thing.
No, he's much better off now. He'll be in heaven with his family.
Yeah.
Wow. It's been 40,000 years.
Lid C?
Yep.
That's
the lid that appears to have been removed and replaced.
Yes.
You open it, and there's a mummy inside. That's its initiative. This one's awake. He's a lively mummy.
Oh.
You're doing all the people who would follow behind you a real favour here, guys. Le Frog.
Yeah, pole arm to the groin.
Hang on. Isn't it me?
Oh, it is, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I've mixed you both up. Yeah, sorry, Llewellyn, it is you.
Yeah, it's a claw strike to the groin. No, not a very good one.
Oh, it's thick bandages, man. It's extra thickly bandaged groin.
It knew what was going to happen.
Le Frog, can you get through the thickly bandaged groin?
All his life he had nightmares of being groin striked by Christians.
Oh no, the thickly bandaged groin, man. Jose, you're our only hope. Can you get through the thick bandages in this mummy's groin?
Bandages. No, man, the fucking bandages.
Thickly bandaged groin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the bandages.
Maybe we're aiming for the wrong body part.
The bandages are too thick. Right, who was the nearest man? I suppose we'll just have to roll the d4. The acolyte. The acolyte's took some shit today, man. It grabs the acolyte and tries to pull him into the coffin with it. This mummy's not daft.
Oh.
He's going to use him as a human shield while it eats him.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, that's a 16. The acolyte. Oh, fucking hell, the acolyte flaps his hands in terror. Manages to release himself from the mummy's grasp.
Oh.
Llewellyn.
Right, I'm going to claw strike him in the neck. Bit better.
Oh, that's good. He raises his modified arm. No. You've necralized him. Lefrog.
So I'm just reading up on body flip throw. I think if anyone grabs me again, that's what's going to happen. But for now, I'm just going to. Actually, I want to do something to try and knock him down. Maybe a sweep. I've got a sweep kick, I think. Let me just check. Backwards sweep.
He's still in his coffin. He was trying to,
of course he is, yeah.
Pull the acolyte in with him as a shield.
Right, can I strike between the acolyte's legs into his bandaged groin?
Yeah, just don't roll a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's. God, let me just find it again. Through the legs and into the groin.
Oh shit, the thickly bandaged groin. Jose, what you saying about this thing?
Oh, jeez. Try and strike through its bandages.
You touch it again. Let's have a look at its bandaged body. Its bandages, you can see that they're largely unravelled. It looks like it's on the cusp of being able to be burnt. It lunges at Jose and tries to pull him into the coffin as a human. The live body just, well, not even, yeah, it would have touched if it weren't for the litheness. Right, Llewellyn.
Boosh. Oh, God.
Oh, not enough.
No.
The frog. Not enough.
Yeah, pretty sure, right?
Jose, the only person that's touched this creature, can you finish it? He started, so he'll finish. The mummy, in a last vain attempt to live, tries to slide his lid back on. Fails. Splat, he's gone. Right. You're looking at the other coffins and the lids are on good and tight. Are you doing what Jesus intended you to do? Are you opening all of the lids and burning all of these things?
I think we should.
I think we should.
We feel compelled by Christ.
I think you
I
should.
think we owe it to the souls of these poor tormented souls.
Okay, so coffin D. This time the acolyte, he's got plenty of holy water on him. He says, the moment you take the lid off, I'm going to splash this motherfucker straight in the face while you do your Nazgul attack. Okay, so You slide the lid off. There's no longer any horror factor involved there because, you know, you've seen things. Give us an I'll tell you what. This is basically, you've got a surprise attack on the mummy because it's in some sort of torpor. The lid just gets flipped off. I mean, you need a combined PS of 19. I think one of you on your own has got a PS of 19, so the lid just gets flipped in the air. And basically a holy water bottle gets smashed straight in its face as you give it a Nazgul in. So, a free shot for all, and we'll just go in the order you are on the screen. Jose, free shot.
Wrong. Sorry, wrong. It's a short. So sorry. The scimitar.
Right, that's a beautiful first shot. Llewellyn, free first shot. It's dead. And to be honest, I've not even done the water bomb to the face that would have done damage to it as well. Right, that was that one gone. Lid EF. You do it pretty much. It's the same deal. Once you flip the lid and a water bomb's hit the face, they're not capable of doing very much. So you know, after thousands of years of haunting these crypts, you put a torch to the groin of each mummy until there's nothing but ash, and then you do find yourself looking at Coffin H.
Maybe that is. I mean, right. So there's there's markings on here, but we can't decipher them. The acolyte can't make sense of them.
Yeah,
The acolyte shields his eyes and steps back whenever he looks at the symbols.
Can we set fire to the wax?
You can.
I was going to say.
Is that a good idea?
You can melt the wax off. Yeah. Your torch is burning pretty hot if you just, sort of hold the torch to it. It's like, I mean, to be honest, you know, a bit of warmth and, you know, a pocket knife, you can scrape the majority of the wax off in a matter of a few minutes.
I mean, I was actually thinking of ideally sort of like finding some way of lighting the wax. I mean, if it's like candle wax. I mean, if you know, we're wicked, we just create like a giant candle, and that'll cook whatever's inside. Or you know,
I like
just
it. Yeah, I can see no reason. Has anyone got jewelry rig?
I've got jewelry rig, but I don't know about this idea at all.
Fair enough. What do you think we should do?
Leave it alone, maybe.
But we've come so far.
Is there anything around here? I just don't think the Veil of Veronica's going to be in there.
You never know. Veronica could have had some, you know, pissed some people off in her life and got waxed into a coffin.
I mean, do we know that we're after? Oh no, we do, don't we? Yeah, this is definitely where the Veil of Veronica is. How's the finger looking?
Yeah, what's the finger saying?
The finger's thrashing a lot. The finger's thrashing a lot, and there is here. This is another big set of bronze doors.
Oh,
right. Okay. Shall we go through the bronze doors?
yeah, because if the veil's like right there, we could just take it and go. Then maybe.
Yeah, you can swerve the coffin of spikes, wax, and symbols.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, you know, it takes all sorts to open these kinds of coffins.
Yeah, we'll
you know.
go through the doors, and if there's nothing through the doors, maybe. But if there is, then yeah.
Right.
And yeah, we'll tell the acolyte to keep an eye on the coffin as we open the doors again.
Ooh, crikey.
You enter a very large room.
Are they very large statues of Pazuzu?
So, the chamber is terribly musty, dust-covered and filled with cobwebs. The chamber's dimensions are 140 feet by 40 feet. The ceiling is 24 foot high. Standing in the doorway looking right and left, will reveal 3 ominous 18-foot-tall stone statues of Pazuzu on either side. Each is extremely crude and oddly carved, looking more like they were moulded from clay or wax rather than made by the chisel of a sculptor. All of them are smooth and featureless, except for 2 pitch black eyes and a faded spot on the forehead. Where's that? Sorry, let me just build you the proper picture of what's happening.
Have we got some general law?
Um,
Oh no, we've all got religious law, haven't we? Didn't you say we've all got some kind of religious law?
yeah, you have.
General, which I've always
How
forgotten
do our religious
about.
law work? What do we roll?
Yeah, give us a bit of your
think it's
general lawry or the acolyte. He might make a bit of a roll here.
Yeah.
Right, but Jose, yeah, you've got a good clue. The acolyte. You seem to agree that these are more like traditional biblical style golems.
Yeah.
Of course.
Now let me have a look. 6 in all. Yeah, right. 6 statues. Right, but I feel that I should reveal a bit more of what's, because you can see plenty. Directly across from the double doors is a stone altar. That would be this. Where are we? Directly across the double doors is a large stone altar that's 25 foot long. And it's got human bones scattered around it, littering the floor. There's the skeletal remains of 9 humans, so you see these fine chaps here. The skeletal remains. The bones are whole, and they're wearing tattered rags. Look like it could have been leather armor. And they appear to have, like, you know, a belt and a scabbard. They appear to be armed. Near the middle of, so here, there appears to be a circle on the ground, weird symbols. However, the weirdest sight is here. There's a giant skeleton sat on a throne of stone that's been carved out of the wall. It's been carved literally into the features of this underground cavern. And that's a giant skeleton beast is sat in that. It doesn't look right at all. Let me just see.
I've seen that dormant before. Oh, is it? What's
Right,
this?
let me just check
again?
what happens there.
An altar, I think.
An altar. Right, well, that's where the veil's going to be. And by the time we get it out, this guy's going to be awake.
Oh, just run. Run for the exit.
Okay, right. So what are you doing in here? There's nothing appears to be happening. So you've come in through the doors. Here you are. What's the script?
I think we should be keeping up the hymns and the
Yeah, that's a good idea.
sprinkling of holy water.
Yeah.
You know, that's our best bet.
Okay,
And
hymns and holy water. As you move, As you move deeper into the room, you all move deeper into the room. The acolyte's been sort of lingering behind a bit. And as you all move into the room, he sort of looks over his shoulder and feels a little alone here. So he comes running into the room with you. And as he does, the doors, as if possessed, magically spring shut. And this giant skeleton thing sat on the throne in the corner, its eyes begin to glow. A terrible blood red. It suddenly glows red with an eerie light. Its head will turn towards the intruders, with a smile spreading across its skeletal reptilian face, revealing a toothy smile where every tooth is a fang. Then, and only then, it speaks.
Oh, good.
Why have you invaded my home? Does anyone respond?
We have come for the relics you have taken, you evil fiend. Allow us to claim our prize, or we will defeat you as we have your minions.
You must suffer for your crimes. Lay down your weapons and all of your possessions, and you may leave with your lives. It's very reasonable.
I mean, it is quite reasonable, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we've got shit to do. I mean, it's all very well. We've got no life to go back to. What is there for us out there?
What's the finger saying?
Zombies.
The finger's going berserk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't look like you're going to strip naked and leave, which is what it's requesting.
No, it's not happening. Sorry, dude.
Give us the veil.
Its skeletal neck sort of, and it looks in the direction of the golems and the skeletons, and it issues a simple command: destroy the intruders. And all of the skeletons leap up, and 2 of the golems spring to life.
Oh, the skeletons are alive as well. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
so we've got 2 golems, a couple of G's. We've got 9 skeletons. That's quite a lot of skeletons.
It's quite a lot of skeletons.
Spring to life. The acolyte, you hear the faint rippling of air escaping from his buttocks. And obviously there's this giant skeleton monster thing in the corner.
Right. It's
Right, let me just check if there's anything. Right. Yep, no, we're good to go. Can I have some initiatives, please?
casual
Bars.
19.
Llewellyn. Jose Diego. Nimble. Nimble and agile. Right, I'll roll them in the rough order that they're in. Golems. Skeletons.
What the fuck?
They're a lively bunch. And the creature on the throne. They're all up for a ruck, as they say in Newcastle. On a Friday night.
Oh dear.
Right. Well, that's a bit of a game changer. Well, I suppose this bit's easy enough, in that you're all going to be attacked by 3 skeletons each. Lovely. Right, Jose, 3 skeletons. Some good old-fashioned lunges. They dive at you. Are you ready for this? First strike, 13. The lithe body. Second strike, 17. Is the body live?
Live.
Oh man, the litheness of this body. The third strike, just too much litheness, man. There's just blades whistling everywhere as you sort of serpentine. Okay, Llewellyn, your 3 skeletons, they're loving it. They leap at you. Slash to the dick. That's an 11.
Well, that's not going to go over my armor.
Are you going to parry it, or are you going to let him just tear your armor from your body and leave you naked? Beautiful. Second one. Oh, these are good parries. Third one. Ooh.
Oh,
Ping, ping, ping. Oh, agility. They've never, you know. There's agility, and then there's that. Lefrog, 3 skeletons. Pounce. You can see the sort of, if they had eyes, they'd be frenzied. 19. Oh, that's 1 slash. The second skeleton, that's a 12. Ping, and the third skeleton, it's a 10.
Oh,
so ping. Oh, he's been disarmed.
Right.
But one of the skeletons has tasted man flesh. He hacks at you. Take yourself a casual 15 to your man flesh.
Okay. Okay, the man flesh is there, but thinner than it was before.
Yeah, slightly thinned out man flesh. Right, I need you all to kind of think now. I'll give you a brief second. What's happened there?
We've been surrounded.
We've
We've
came through the doors and everything got triggered.
Are we standing on something? Are we, but like a no, forget it.
You have a quick look, everything seems to be alright. But I'll tell you what, let's go. Jose and Lefrog both got 19, so I'll just start on the left of my screen here. Jose, your attack first. What are you doing?
I smash into some skeletons shouting, "Raise the flagrum!"
Sounds like a good plan, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Okay, is that to the skeleton? Skeleton agile, Jason and the Argonaut style parries. That's a 19.
Oh, Jesus.
Lefrog.
I will indeed raise the flagrum from my belt and scream, "Behold! Behold the warrior, the weapon of Christ!" Can I get an attack as well, or is it just dropping it right?
I'll just have you posturing for a round.
I shall. Right, this +2 master standard strike. A 12 lash to the forehead of the nearest skeleton.
It parries.
What a stinker.
It parries. Right, now we've got the golems and the skeleton thing. So, the golem. Let's roll who it's trying to kill. It's trying to kill you, Lefrog. And it strikes you down. That's a 20.
Right. This is +3.
Fist of the golem. The fist of the golem, that's 21.
Oh, I see. We've just got a little bit more intimate there. I'm now on 62 hit points.
Let's see who the other golem wants to kill. Oh, Lefrog!
That's all right.
Fist of the golem.
Oh!
It's a 1. It comes thundering down with its hand, misses, and its face, and you can see its onyx eyes are level with yours. Perhaps ready.
Ooh, are they ready to be flayed out of its head?
Well, it rolled the one. It's the same as a pitting. Do you want to use your next attack to?
Yeah, I'm
swipe
lashing
in its
it.
eyes?
Here's 15 to the eyes. Ew.
Right. Yeah, that'll touch the eyes.
This is a 3d6 flagrum.
Mm-hmm.
That will be. Is it doing any extra damage?
It's going to do double damage.
Oh, right. Well, it's taking a 9, 18.
18. You ping one of its eyes out.
Oh, you didn't like that, did you, you bastard?
It didn't like that. No. The giant skeleton thing. It continues to shout. Murder them! Kill them, my minions! Destroy them! Do with thy command! And so on. Llewellyn. Your attack.
My attack. Yeah, I'm just gonna fist the nearest thing to me. Oh, that's a good fist in.
It's a good fist in. There's an attempt at parrying the fist in.
He doesn't want to parry.
It fails. You fist the skeleton.
Takes quite a lot of damage.
It does. It does. It takes 48 damage. It's not happy. Right, we're back round to the beginning. Jose. What say you, Jose?
Right. Nice strike through some skeleton action. Oh my word.
It's no good. It's no good skeleton action. Oh, I've said it's back round to you guys. I'm sorry, you guys have your attack, and then I'll do the skeletons this round. I've cocked up. Llewellyn, you do your second attack.
Oh, cool. I will. Don't mind if I do. Boom.
That's a good bit of skeleton attacking.
It's all right.
It fails to parry. You've bust a skeleton. Say
Cool.
you've bust a skeleton. Yeah, you've bust a skeleton. Right, you're all being attacked. Jose, 3 skeletons are all stabbing you in a circle. It's now time they Nazgul you. Nazgul 1. 15. Live. 20. Not live enough.
Extra dice, I think.
Not live enough. Take a quick 16 damage. And the third skeleton. So go for your live body. 21.
Oh, Jesus.
Stabbed to death in a pit under the ground by skeletons. The live body takes a quick 12.
Right.
Llewellyn, 2 skeletons, angered at the fall of their friend. 20. Ooh, these are some good skeleton rolls.
Oops.
Got you?
Yeah.
Take yourself a quick 13. Your second skeleton. That's just a casual 11. Cash 11.
Cash 11. Ping.
Beautiful. And Lefrog. 3 skeletons. Nazgul. 18.
I suppose I'll have to do it on my attack. I'm going to go into defensive mode, I think. But yeah, I'll manually parry these once I get my sheet back open. What was that? What did they roll?
18.
Ooh.
A quick second Nazgul in. 17.
Mm,
And the 23. So 2 of them have shivved you, haven't they?
yeah.
Shift number 1, 11. Shift number 2, 14.
Wow. Okay. So that's 25, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. On a non-zero amount of hit points, so you know.
The
Still
golem attacks. One's going for Jose and the other's going for Llewellyn. Jose, a golem fist in. That's a 9, the live body. Llewellyn, a golem fist in. That's a 20.
Oh, and that's 29.
Ooh, 29. The one-armed golem looks outraged. The skeleton thing. My minions, do as I command. The acolyte, he's been doing a bit of thinking, and he's running straight towards the skeleton thing with a bottle of holy water in his hand. As he runs at the skeleton thing with a bottle of holy water in his hand, you see suddenly he has to make some kind of resistance
decision.
Let me see, where is it? Oh, this seems to be all over the bloody place. Right, he's got to roll a 15 or higher. Right. He runs into the circle, and you see his body racked with agony, and you see like, you know Raiders of the Lost Ark when the ghosts come out of the Ark? As he runs across this dotted line here, you see like, you know, ghosts and apparitions spew out of the skeleton thing. And like, you know, they're shooting up his nose and in his mouth, and he collapses to his knees and fits a bit. And he gets blasted back out of this dotted line.
I like his thinking, though.
And he screams loudly as he takes some damage.
Not much.
Oh, please. Please. Oh, you see blood starts to pour from his mouth.
Yeah, that's quite a lot of damage.
But, you know, it gives you food for thought. Right, we'll go back to the proper order of things now, and that is the skeletons all get to do the stabbing first. They're the ones that roll the 20 for initiative. Jose, you're getting triple stabbed. A nice natural 20.
No.
Just to sharpen your lithe body up. Are you going to attempt to parry it? You know, you never know.
Yeah, might as well. There we go.
Oh, sorry. I was just looking at the map.
Oh,
Hang on.
Not
The first parry was a natural 20.
Okay.
yeah.
Fuck me. Right, well that was right. So the natural fighter, nothing. You may as well have that 19, seeing as you've done a double switch. The third one, that's a 20 to stab you, an unnatural 20. Parry, parry, parry. But that was quite a fortunate first parry. That parries with the scimitar. He does indeed. Llewellyn, you've got two skeletons attacking you, but you do notice, you know the one that you punched and exploded its bones?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of reforming and standing back up. But the two in front of you are stabbing you. Oh, one's showing you its armpit. They're both dreadful attacks. That's a 9. You will want to parry that unless you want it to tear into your armour.
Not really. Best parry, but it's good enough.
Pingy ping ping. And LaFrog, your turn to be Nazgul by 3 skeletons. And that's 14, a complete miss, and a 20. 14, miss, 20.
14.
Ping.
The miss.
You don't have to parry.
And 20. Ooh.
Oh. The captain, the skeletal captain.
Skeletal captain.
A quick 10.
Right. Okay.
Right. You're ahead of the golems, Jose and LaFrog. Jose, what you doing?
Well, back on the map. Oh, just attacking wise.
You're hacking?
Yeah, well, no, so I just don't know where I am on the map.
You're somewhere
Right, yeah, I'm not gonna
around.
go up.
You're all sort of fighting in this general area here, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna just try to clear the. I was wondering if I was gonna get an advantage anyway.
What's that? What's that attack?
It's a fun. Possibly.
I can't hear you, man. What are you saying? What's that attack? Is that just a general skeleton twatting?
Yeah, general skeletons, yeah.
Right, okay. That's good general skeleton twatting. It goes to Paria. Fails, gets twatted. Right. His bones shatter just a little. LaFrog.
Do I get any? I've been holding the flagrum for.
You have, at the end of the round, it will do something for you.
Oh, do something good, flagrum.
But you've got the flagrum. What are you doing?
I'm gonna lash the face of the nearest skeleton and curse him. I curse you, by Christ! I curse you.
Okay.
Why does my strike? Oh no, it'll just be a +2. Oh Christ! Come on! Now's your time. Let your power flow through me. Don't.
Oh, that's a 12. It parries. It parries.
You fucking.
Okay, the golems. The golems. Who were they attacking this time? Jose and Jose. Looks like you've enraged the goal eye. Goal eye 1. 19. Goal eye 2 is gobsmacked by what he's just seen. Just swings and misses. Yeah, if the golem had emotions, that would have been one of great disappointment. The skeleton thing. Do as I command my minions. Murder them. And he's shouting at the skeleton that you've killed. Rise from your grave. And the skeleton fully forms in front of you, Llewellyn. Llewellyn, it's your attack. Is the penny dropping? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I'm gonna I'm out of it. I'm gonna run to the acolyte somewhere about here-ish, isn't he?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna run to the acolyte. I'm not going past this barrier, but I'm gonna run to the acolyte, and I'm gonna because he's got the holy water, hasn't he? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna stick my arrow in some holy water and take a shot at this guy.
Nice.
That's my plan. Do I have to like do a parry or something to get past the?
Give us a good dodge roll while they all try and Nazgul you. The Nazgulins, man. The opportune Nazgulin.
Yeah, that wasn't the best dodge roll.
Right, we have a trio of let's have a look. Yeah, well, the Naz guy. The Naz guy. Going to a frenzy. Well, first, they're going to go into a Naz guy friendly on Jose. He's first on the list. So, Jose, I don't know whether they've been inspired by watching Llewellyn's attempted dodge, but they look like they're trying to stab even you extra hard. So, there's a quick Naz guy. That's an 18.
18, eh?
That's for Jose. Beautiful. Another 18 from the Naz guy. Oh, and the final Naz guy up in his game. He's got you. The victorious Naz guy.
Yeah.
He gives you a quick 11. A quick 11 tickler.
I'm 10.
Right, after the Naz guy, I've had the fourth and final stabbing for this round. You'll be happy to know. Llewellyn, you're getting 3 Naz guy attacks. What was your dodge? 7.
Yeah, not great.
Naz guy 1 rolls a 14. What's your armor?
14.
Looks like your armor's about to get fucked off your back. There's 10 damage to your armor.
Yeah.
The second Naz guy, that's a 13, so that's another 10 off your armor. And your final Naz guy, he does a quick 14 damage to you. So 20 damage to your armor and 14 damage to you.
Well, it could have been worse.
Lafrog, the Circle of Nazgul.
Mm.
How are you looking?
Not great, I'll be honest with you. I've certainly been better.
Okay.
27
A
hit.
miss
Oh,
from Naz guy 1.
this guy.
But that's made up for with a 21 from Naz guy 2.
Shit, but remember to parry with me. Ah, the fucking.
Ooh, and Naz guy 3 is only an 11.
That's the 13.
Right, Naz guy. He hits you for 13 damage.
I'm on 14 hit points now.
14 hit points. Right, the Acolyte.
I'm ready. Oh, hang on, is the round ended? Did I not? I was going to get a nice surprise.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I meant at the end of the melee round.
Oh, right.
Yeah, sorry, nice surprise is yet to come. You're building up to it, man. You're building up to it. The good news is the skeletons are out of attacks.
Right.
The even better news is that the Acolyte, he basically, he looks at you, Lafrog. He looks at you with bleeding eyes. And he screams, "Thou who carries the weapon of Christ, step into combat with the monster."
No, that's what it's all about.
He is delirious.
He's finally announced. He's screaming, "Kill the monster!" The monster screams back, "No, fight my minions!
Right.
Fight my minions!" The goal eye. They seem to like wailing on Jose. They're going to give him another couple of golden fists. Golden fist 1, 18. Oh no, I lie. 17.
Just about going over my liveness.
Oh, and a natural fist to the live body.
Oh, fine.
Oh, the natural fist. Take a quick 20 damage. Oh no, sorry, that's 40 damage.
Shit, man, that smashed me down into hit points.
The live body, man, the slightly twisted live body. Right, they're out of attacks. Right, the skeleton thing. "You will all die here. Kill them, my minions. Why can't you attack faster, my minions?" The Acolyte screaming, "Kill the beast!" And he's pointing at it. He's pointing at the skeleton thing. "Kill it!" And he runs again himself. He's running towards it. He's fucking having it. And boom, he's blown straight back out and he's completely unconscious.
What is he playing at?
Right.
He's so desperate, man. He's filled with the rage.
No, but he's galvanized. Whose attack is it?
So the Acolyte's out of the game now. It's Jose's 4th attack.
Yeah.
What's that? Is that a good skeleton thraping?
Yeah. Yeah, skeleton 3.
Alright, it tries to defend itself. Fails. And with that damage, you smash a skeleton. You've smashed the skeleton. Frog, you 4th attack.
Right, well, yeah, with the acolyte's words, my loins swell. Christianic power. I'm going to commando roll past all of these skeletons towards the beast. So, should I do a dodge roll? Would that be?
You won't need one because they're out of attacks. But yeah, you just basically you move at top speed. You cross the line that keeps on blasting the acolyte back. You run across, no problem.
Oh.
And on your next attack, you will be toe to toe with the thing. Llewellyn, your 4th attack.
Am I in a position to be able to dip my arrows in holy water? In the acolyte's holy water.
Yep.
Am I in a position? Am I able to do that as a sort of a bonus action and then take aim as my sort of attack?
You've already pretty much done it. You won't be able to do a snipe shot on this round, but you'll be able to loosen.
I'll take aim.
You want to take aim?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. You take aim. Right, it's back round. Jose, your 5th attack.
Right, come down. Yeah, down you go.
Is that a skeleton buster?
Yeah, I curse it.
It fails to parry.
Oh, thank God.
That's your second skeleton that's looking a little bit rickety. Frog, your 5th.
I spin the flagrum round in a dazzling arc and bring him up into where his testicle would be. That's 13.
It's a skeleton sat on a chair in front of you.
All right.
It can't move.
It can't move, right? That means its testicles can't move. Dish 13.
That's a casual 26.
Oh.
Right, Llewellyn, your 5th.
Go on, I might as well shoot. That's actually going to be 19 because of me one shot.
I was going to roll its dodge roll then, but it doesn't have one. It sits and takes how much damage? 10 damage?
Yeah. Not great.
It's damage. It's damage all the same. Jose, attack number 6. Is that some skeleton? Fails to parry. You explode your second skeleton.
Awesome.
Nice.
Frog, your 6th.
Just figure of 8, the flagrum round. It was genital.
It hits.
18. And then 30.
So that's. Have you got a damage bonus as well?
Oh yeah, 32.
32. And should there be 2 added to the last attack then?
I think it did, didn't I? I might have done.
Okay. Right, going back round to. Oh no, Llewellyn, you're 6th.
I'm just going to go with a quick snipe. It's pretty good.
It's good. It hits.
There's a fairly feeble
Jose, you're 7th.
Well, that should have been an armor piercing.
Skeleton tries to parry, fails, and gets twatted. Frog, you're 7th.
Yeah. Flagrum to the pelvic area. 12.
It's good enough.
That's 12, 24.
Llewellyn, do you have a 7th?
I do if I'm shooting.
Go for it.
Boom. Oh, that's a bit more like it.
Oh, that's nice. You took your time to aim, didn't you?
Well, I mean, I'm. How do you mean? Well, I did initially, but then
you used the round to put your sniper on, didn't you?
I did initially, yeah.
Right. Okay. Cool. Well, that does triple damage then.
Go.
So that's 8, 16, 24. Right. Marvelous. Jose, do you have an 8th attack?
Mm-hmm.
Marvelous. The skeleton's determined to live. And does. Ping.
9th attack.
Lefrog, do you have an 8th?
No.
Llewellyn, do you have an 8th?
Well, you see, here's the complicated thing. I've got 8 ranged attacks, but in this round, I've done like half melee and half ranged.
Yeah, you're probably out, to be fair.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Jose, do you have 9 attacks?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Let's see this.
Ooh.
Oh, the natural 20. Oh, you see this skeleton sort of, he seems to grow a couple of inches taller and fill out a little, man. It seems he's a natural fighter. Okay, new initiatives.
Oh, what's my surprise?
Oh, you're surprised, yeah. Get your flagrum healing. What does it heal, your flagrum? Is it 3d6?
I think that was, yeah, same as its damage, so... Oh, come on, Jesus.
He's looking after you as best he can.
I think he's forsaken you.
Jose Diego, nice initiative. Llewellyn, nice initiative. Lefrog?
Oh, crap initiative.
A casual initiative.
That's terrible for you.
I know.
Yeah, that's quite bad.
Question.
Golems, 14. Skeletons.
How's the skeleton master looking? I mean, I assume he's been taken
You've smashed the living shit out of him. His leathery skin and his bones are being ripped and torn to pieces. Yeah, he's not looking great, even by a skeleton standard. And let's roll his initiative, because obviously he likes to give people a bit of shit. Right, Jose. Jose's first off the mark.
Right. What have I got here? Still more skeleton.
You've got 1 skeleton and 2 golai.
Right. Are the golems high up? Are they tough?
Yes.
So their eyes are out of reach for my scimitar.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh,
Well, I wouldn't be against you leap attacking an eye.
Yeah, could I jump and stand on the skeleton's head just to get to it in the theatrical?
I don't see why not. You can have a go at something theatrical. You might get stabbed in the perineum. I'm going to argue that.
I suppose I should really deal with this last skeleton first.
I'll
deal with that skeleton.
The final skeleton fails to parry and gets shattered. Right. Who's next? The skeletons. So, 3 skeletons are going for you, Llewellyn.
I thought that was it.
No,
you've killed your 3 skeletons.
Oh, Jesus.
Do they have to? Are they? Oh, do they not have to run over to?
They sort of. You're not so far away because you've stayed on this side of the line, haven't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, they're just going to walk over and stab you.
Fair enough.
So that's a casual. That's an 11.
And that is a 24.
Now you're parrying. You're going to be parrying a little bit poorly here because you're not. Oh, I suppose you've got your Kestis on, haven't you?
Oh, do you want me to parry with my bow? I can't parry with my bow. I can parry with my bow, I think.
You can parry with your bow, just quite poorly.
Yeah, I don't really have an option to do that.
Oh, parry with your Kestis for now. Second skeleton, that's bobbins. That's 7.
I can just parry with my normal. I'll just do that. If that makes any difference.
That's 12.
It actually does make a slight difference if I don't use the Kestis, it's 1 less parry for some reason.
Fair enough.
Why.
Right now, Lefrog, 3 skeletons come sprinting towards you to stab you in the back. But as they cross the line, boom, 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 boom. Way over. They get blasted back. They get blasted back, and they each take 16 damage.
Right.
The Golai have also become similar. They're after you. The Golai move. They're a bit ambling. They basically make it to the dividing line, and one gets boomed out. One steps in. So one gets blasted out, taking 15. And that was the one-eyed one, unfortunately. But there is a 2-eyed golem making its way towards you, Lefrog. Llewellyn, it's your attack.
So this guy's shooting his own minions, eh? That old trick.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even sure how sentient this thing is. He's not really making...
He might have gone mad in his 40,000 year slumber.
Yeah.
He may well have done.
Right, so I'm being attacked. Can I do much bowing while I've got people attacking me?
Yeah, essentially, as long as you're not bowing the bombs in front of you and you're trying to bow at range, yeah.
In that case, that's what I will continue to do.
Yeah, I'd argue at level 13, you can move quick enough to Legolas it up a bit.
Yeah. Oh, what a rubbish damage.
Oh, it's triple damage though, so it's not.
Yeah.
It's not the worst shot. And finally, Lefrog.
Arc round.
The flagrum.
Flagrum, all groinal.
Shit, that's not good enough.
Oh,
and it's its go. Minions, come to my aid. It's calling its minions to its aid. Jose, you've got no skeletons, and both of the golems have turned their back on you and essentially ran towards Lefrog. One of them has managed to cross the threshold, another one has been blasted back. What do you do? What do you do?
I know, I suppose one... I don't know if I can cross the threshold, though.
You've sort of gathered that the threshold, it seems to let... it let one golem through and knocks another golem back. None of the skeletons made it through, but you reckon, maybe it's a force of will thing.
So how willful do you feel?
How's your faith?
But I don't know if I need to go in there, really. Maybe I just need to deal with the guys on the outside.
Or, shoot him.
Yeah, and it's just try and get some eyes out.
Going for some eyes?
Yeah.
Are you going for the eyes of a golem that's crossed the line?
I don't know if I'll be able to see his eyes really technically.
You'd have to move
What did
your
you say?
position. That's right.
Yeah. Did you say one of the golems has been knocked on his? Oh,
One of the golems has been knocked out of that range, and yeah, you could shoot that one. That's got one eye. You could shoot that one's eye. The one that's in there, any of you doing ranged attacks would have to move round to shoot its eyes. But yeah, the one that's been knocked out of the area, you've got pretty good. You know, you can draw the bead on that one's eye. Oh, it's not a good enough bead. Well, if the acolyte was awake, he'd give you a nod.
Terrible bead.
It's a pretty bad bead. Right, the skeletons. Two of them are gonna. Well, no, the master has called now. All of the skeletons that are stood are going to try and get into this radius of effect and stab Lefrog to death. Skeleton 1 has made it through. So that's one skeleton through. Skeleton 2 has been bounced. Skeleton 3 has been bounced. Skeleton 4 has been bounced. 5 has made it through. There is only 5. 2 skeletons have made it through.
Right.
On their next attack, they're going to start stabbing Lefrog. The golems, the golem that's in there, it needs to make a save while it's in there, and if it succeeds, it's going to punch Lefrog. Oh, it fails its save.
Oh.
Bang. It doesn't get knocked out of the area now because it's sort of too deep in. It takes 22 damage and it's stunned.
Sweet.
Llewellyn, your second attack.
At the monster. Quick bow to the face.
There's nothing it can do. It takes that arrow to the face.
Nice.
Right. Lefrog, this thing is smashed to bits. Can you command the holy power?
I scream, Christ, the power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. 18 lashing frenzy to his face.
You lash the
Back
frenzy
to hell!
to the face.
Back to hell, vermin. 22. Ding!
It crumbles to dust. The skeletons, the golems, everything in the room collapses in a flash of brilliant light.
Sweet.
Its body slumps and turns to dust. And the throne is empty. The throne is empty.
Grab a seat down.
It's tempting.
Just for a minute.
Does anyone want to sit in the throne?
Around for the what's it? To the secret compartment where the veil is in.
Yeah, that's a better idea.
What's that?
Search it for secret compartments to see if the veil's there. I think that's what.
Yeah, the altar maybe. I mean, I'm guessing the throne is just clearly a cursed throne. This guy who was sat there was probably some keen adventurer like us once upon a time.
So he took an arrow to the face.
And
I reckon with that roll,
Reckon what?
I reckon with that roll there, I think there's a secret compartment in the throne.
The throne could be. I can have. Well, do you want to do your roll?
Does anyone want to do anything for the acolyte that's dying?
Well, I'm going to get a quick nip from the flagrum, then pass it to him. See if Christ is any more generous this birthday.
Your detect traps, Llewellyn. You reckon if you touch or go near the throne,
Yeah. Curse for eternity.
you know, you're going to want to sit in it, really. And remember,
Yeah.
it's carved completely out of the stone. There's nothing, you know, you can see that this is a solid piece of rock
I'm not sitting
with
in that
all
throne.
sorts of mad shit scrawled all over it.
Yeah, I'm not sitting in that throne. No.
Right.
No, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go and investigate the altar
Okay.
and do another.
Jose, are you going to check anywhere else in the room for your secret compartments? The altar don't appear to have anything concealed. Jose Diego Diablo, struggling to sharpen his eyes.
So the altar doesn't have anything concealed. Does it have anything overtly, you know?
No. Jose, do you want to give us another roll?
Yeah. Hmm?
I was just about to say, you get over to this area of the room, and it's almost like the finger is gonna, you know, almost claw its way through your buttocks.
Come on.
And you do find, indeed, the secret door to room 24. Okay. So, there were no valuables in the large chamber other than the 9 broadswords used by the skeletons. However, upon inspection in the room, you'll reveal a secret door. Door opens to a short corridor that connects to a larger room. The room is the true shrine to Pazuzu.
Ooh.
The room is dust-laden and filled with cobwebs. Against the far wall is a small altar. Wiping the dust away will show it to be carved from jade. It's a solid jade altar. Has anyone got recognised precious weapons, precious gems, stones, whatever it's called?
No.
Yeah. So something I generally do pick, actually, but I've totally forgot about that. I'm
No.
looking at the quality of weapons.
Okay, so atop of the altar is a bronze tabernacle that seems to have corroded badly with age. It's got Pazuzu, like an image of Pazuzu's face on the cover.
Maybe try and spring it open with the top of the file shell.
It's a really good concealment trap.
No traps. No traps. This thing has been well hidden, and you're putting it together. The acolyte comes round after he's had a bit of an older flagrum, and he's sort of pretty convinced that this is the genuine. Everything else has been a front and trickery. This is where the true Pazuzu worship would have happened. There's no traps, there's no weirdness here.
And does the
Open the book.
contain
Open
anything?
the book.
The book? Did you say?
The tabernacle.
Yeah, I'll open it up.
It splits down the. Sorry, hang on. It splits down the middle, and inside you find. You blow a light dust away, and you opened the book, did you, LaFrog? You opened the tabernacle, rather.
Yeah.
You find a page, a scroll, and when you look at it, bizarrely, it's a language you've never seen, but your eyes start to play tricks on you, and it just says, "Create bread and milk." Then, as you sort of look further through what you've mangled, and it was almost in the dust, you wouldn't have really noticed it, but as you blow the dust away, you find a piece of cloth, a veil
Mm.
The
Veronica.
finger twitching, thrashing in Jose's trousers.
I grab the veil, I hold it up to the
You
light.
grab the veil and hold it up, and suddenly the finger goes still. You've found your prize. You do a little bit more looking around the room, and you find that in this room there is some quite decent sort of extra stuff. So you've found the veil and you've found a scroll, but when you sort of, you blow the dust aside and there's some cloth and all sorts of, you pull that aside, you have a good look. That's a real nice dance. You find a load of gold coins. You find a couple of battle axes that look especially sharp.
Ooh.
So someone get these on the sheets before we, if you're not on your sheet.
What was the first one? Sorry.
So
Very
you
sharp.
found a load of gold coins from ancient times, but given none of you have got that kind of appraisal. So you found gold and silver coins, 2 battle axes that look especially sharp. You find a silver sacrificial knife,
I'll have that.
and you find a couple of rubies.
Oh, I'll grab a couple of rubies.
Grab the axes then.
Oh, do you want the axes?
Have you got them?
No, I was just about to write them in, but if you want to write them in, I'll have the 2 rubies.
The acolyte's hand sort of reaches out for the rubies, but he's too fragile, man.
He does like a ruby, doesn't he?
His hand is just...
Did someone get the coins from ancient times?
Go on, can I grab them as well then?
Oh yeah, you're probably most in need of them.
That's what you always think.
Okay, so you're exhausted, but you can actually feel, maybe it's because you live in saints, who knows, but you can feel that this place has been purged. The atmosphere lifts. It's almost like the wind that you could smell in section 18 has made its way suddenly through here, and you can get a waft of fresh air, not death, not decay, not spider eye gore, or bones, or whatever it is. Air. And on that note, you roll your hit points.
Sweet.
Right. The breath of God, the spirit.
Ooh, 5. That's good.
Good.
Could be better, but
Oops. Oh, hang on. Oh, are we at 2s?
5.
2s at this point are acceptable. You're very high level, aren't you? It's not going to change the world. Right, you've got your hit points. You will be level 14 next game. And we'll stop recording there.
Cool. Excellent.